take care of my son. He has a doctor's appointment. But while I'm preparing him, I want to talk about something. I want to talk about something very serious. Very, very extremely, if not one of the most important conversations that I would ever talk about on this page, y'all. Bear with me while I gather myself. This is something that I have never knew. I've heard of. I did not know that it was true. I had ideas, but to get the actual confirmation that I just got now, I am flabbergasted. Is that how you say that? Flabbergasted. Whatever the word means when you are highly, overly shocked. Y'all, did you read? Did you read my caption? Can you believe it? Have you ever encountered an intersexual person? If you have experience with an intersexual being, I want you to comment. Give me 1 second. I'm about to leave the screen. But I'll be right back, y'all. And if I lose, okay, y'all, I'm back. I made it. I ain't get to end my life. Okay. I gotta be quick. Let me see. Let me hurry up. Okay. So, the title says intersex, right? Do any of y'all even know what that is? Do you know what an intersexual person is? It's not something that I've ever knew about. I've never heard of it. I have never in my life heard of an intersexual. I've heard of many things, and it wasn't that. I've heard of variations, hermaphrodite, things like that. I've never heard of the word intersexual. The word hermaphrodite is actually a word that they have used to describe these people. And it actually, I don't even know if that's the true terminology for them. But give me a second. I'm going to go further because this is something important. I know it might not seem like it's important to y'all. But to me, and what I know about I want to put another one of these on you. About sex people, man. This is deep. Y'all. And it goes to the fact of, and I just got another download. So I'm thinking, why were these types of people excluded in our times, y'all? So I'm thinking, like, what would they get out of actually excluding a whole gender? This is gender exclusion at this point. Intersexual beings exist. Do you know what intersexual means? It means you have the ability to carry both female and male genitalias at the same damn time. But this is quite fucking contrary to what we have been taught about genders. And this is not about LGBT. This is not a trend. It's not about a myth, but a real biological reality that millions of people live with, y'all. Can you imagine the millions of people that are being excluded sexually in life, knowingly and unknowingly, because some of these people have never been told their true fucking identity. And I think that is the most disrespectful thing a parent can do, is to brainwash their child to believe there's something that they're truly not. And the reason why a lot of these types of people that are running around doing all kind of sexual deviant things to themselves and to others, and we can't understand where is this sense of loss of confidence in the sexuality market. Why do people feel the need to hide their sexuality, which leads to unsafe sexual experiences? And I say that because the world will lead you to believe that they want us to be happy. Hello. Hey, Noah. I like your name. They want us to be happy. They want to make us feel like we have it all figured out. Everything is black and white. And I'm glad. I just made a live that said I'm not black and white. Everything about me isn't black and white. It's impossible. I'm a unique creature. There's no one side to me. So I say that to say this. Who the fuck gave anybody the authority to say, we're going to disregard an entire species of people? This is crazy, y'all. This is not cool. And we wonder why a lot of these types of people suffer mental illnesses. God dang it. Okay, I really don't care what anybody's sexuality is, because if I'm not having sex with you, then why do I need to know? That's just the first thing that I never got with this whole gender shit. The fact that two people are intimate and the whole world feels like they need to know what you are. Hey, yes, okay, this is crazy. I appreciate you listening. I never knew these people existed. So when you go around and I have to make another video about this. This shit is just blowing my mind, because you literally have people who do hate crimes against people who do the same sex. And what if I told you that they are not mentally disturbed because they are like this? What if I told you there is a possibility that humans can actually have both genitalia? How? This is crazy. So why are we wasting our breath crucifying, judging, punishing, condemning people because of their sexual orientation, when it shouldn't fucking matter unless you're having sex with them, right? If you're not having sex with somebody, then you really should not know. You knowing their sexuality is actually dumb. To know what somebody's sexuality is and you're not having sex with them is an invasion of their privacy. And people need to stop telling people their sexuality, because it shouldn't fucking matter. But what I'm getting to is the fact that, did you know there is a such thing as people that possess both sperm and eggs at one time? There are people that have both sexuality, both genitalias. This shit is crazy. Why are we judging people off their sexuality when out of 100 people have both genders? This shit is crazy, y'all. I gotta talk about this, because these people are left out. They're left out when it comes to counseling, when it comes to love. These people are damaged, and nobody is fucking doing anything about it. They're not even considering them as a problem. Only God can judge. Okay, now you gotta know where you at when you talk like that, okay, Noah? So I don't believe in God as a judger. So God does not judge in my over here. So if you want to have that talk, you might want to go find a religious person, a person who practices religion, a person who believes that God is a entity that they have to praise and worship, you might want to go find that page. This ain't it, baby. This ain't it. I don't worship Jesus. I don't worship God. Okay, I'm not religious. And reason why is because those religions is the reason why these people are being excluded. There's no room for them in religion. You hear what I'm saying? Think about what you just said. Only God can judge. Why would God judge something he created? Make it make sense, sir. Noah. And you named after a figment of a character in the Bible. Noah never existed in that term of what you think. So have fun with that. And I'm not trying to down you or make you feel bad. I speak facts. It's always about facts over here. Okay? So, again, this is something that I never knew existed. This is all news to me. I've heard of transvestites. I've heard of people, transsexuals. I've never heard of intersex. Never heard of that. And if I ever heard of it, it was considered a myth. You were told something like, we don't know about these people. They may exist. Type stuff like that. That's the type of talks that people have when they bring them up. They talk as if these people are a myth. They are not a fucking myth. They're not a myth. They are here with us, and they've been with us since we've been here. They had to choose what sexual identity they wanted to be. And you know what's so crazy about that? You know what's the wickedest part about that? They don't even get to choose. It is chosen for them at fucking birth. This shit is crazy, y'all. Where is these? If you are one of these people, do not say nothing in the comment. I do not want you to say nothing in the comment if you are one of these people, because these people are so insensitive. They're so sensitive because if you call them out and say something bad about them, they'll cry. But they can talk about your sexuality without a problem, without two thoughts. People in the comments will drag you for being same sex. But if we talk about their weight, if we talk about their breath, about their looks, now it's a problem. Like, shut up. Don't come over here with negativity, baby. It's all love. We don't hate. We don't hate over here. We love ourselves over here, and we love each other. Okay? And people need to realize that these people exist. They are human, and they should have rights just like anybody else. And I cannot believe that we have been living in this illusion all this time to where these people don't even have a fucking voice, y'all. And it's because of religion. That is the only reason why they will exclude these people, y'all. Because in the beginning of the Bible, it tells you God made Adam and fucking Eve, which means he made two genders only. It doesn't mention that those two genders can come into one day. It doesn't say that. I do have children. I have 4 children. Thank you. It doesn't mention that at all. And I find that so fucking very disrespectful to the people who are experiencing it. I could see if it was 1,000. I could see if it was out of 1,000,000 people, there's intersex being. I could see that being something that we don't have to fucking talk about being, because it's a rare situation. But when out of every 100, I am pissed. I am mad. I'm not an intersex, but I feel sorry for those people, man. I feel extreme sorrow. Extreme. 1 out of 100. So you mean to tell me when I was in school with 500 kids, there were 5 kids that were intersexual? Nobody could tell what they were really feeling on the inside, their emotions, what they were actually dealing with in their head. This is fucking diabolical, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so tired of the fucking illusions of this world, y'all. So bad that if you don't believe in it, they'll try to crucify you. Like I just told this man, I don't believe in the God being outside of you. But they'll crucify me for that shit, right? If I told you that you read the Bible and you don't know Jesus at all, you'll be looking at me like I'm crazy, but this is facts. This is a fact that if you only read the Bible, you don't know Jesus. And he was not religious. He did not ask you to worship him. You don't know him. All Christians do not know Jesus. Every single Christian do not know Jesus. And I could bet money on that. Because you're Christian. And Jesus hated religion. He fucking hated it. He taught not to be religious. That's why they unalived my guy. Okay? He taught that true freedom is within yourself. You have to go in for this. You cannot go to a church to find God. You can't go to a church to find yourself. That's stupid. It's ass backwards living. And we all are fucking living ass backwards. And I'm fucking tired of it, man. I'm tired of it. Why are y'all excluding intersectional beings like they don't fucking exist, man? Then you got people who parents chose the sex for them. They didn't get a chance to choose. It got chosen for them. So whether they identify as a man and a woman, it don't fucking matter now because their parents cut their chances off to be what they decided what they wanted. So now you see why you got men and women walking around dressing in the opposite sex. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe people aren't gay. Maybe people have extra genitalias that nobody want to fucking tell them about, and that's why they feel the way they feel. I'm so upset, y'all. I cannot describe the upsetness I got inside of me, y'all. This is sad. And it's sad because most of the people would never, ever think twice about this or even consider the idea. People have been crucified for dressing as a woman and knowing that they look like a man. But if their genitalias and their hormones are feminine, who the fuck are you to judge them? I'm pissed, man. I'm mad. That thing said, 1 out of 100 people are intersex. Do you know how many people that is? Oh my God, that's a whole category of people that is not getting any type of cater to them. I don't even think they have counseling for these people because they're not even being. How can you get help for something that nobody's being aware of? Nobody's talking about. They acting like these people don't fucking exist. This is crazy to me. Acting like these people don't exist, but at the same time, giving these people labels. As if they just have a mental problem. Man, look, I can't make this shit up, y'all. I can't make this shit up. Any intersexual people on here, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that we live in an ass backwards world where we can't even acknowledge real things that are happening to people just because it doesn't fit fucking religion. That's fucking sick, man. Religion will not allow you to be getting help because it doesn't fit the fucking narrative of Adam and Eve. Like, this shit is crazy, man. This is why I can't be religion. This is why I can't do religion. This shit is a prison. I ain't falling for it. Nope. It's a cult. That shit is a cult. 1 out of 100 people. You might know some people, and they'll never tell you that they have both sex. They would never tell you. They would never tell you. Why would they tell you that? When we've been taught there's only 2 genders. Not there's a third gender that got both equal genders. It's not 2 genders, y'all. It's 3 genders. There are 3 fucking genders out here. 1 is a male. 2 is a female. The third one is a male and a female that has a body. A person that has male and female. I'm here to tell y'all if nobody ever told y'all. And this is a real thing. A person born with natural variations in their anatomy, chromosomes, hormones that don't fit the traditional definition of strictly male or female. Okay? And this could be a mix of internal, external sex characteristics. That means the unique chromosome patterns, the hormone levels develop differently, or physical trait that appear at birth or later in life. It's not rare. It's not unnatural. It's human biology in all its forms. Like, what the fuck? Break this illusion, man. There ain't no such thing as gay and straight. There ain't one. It's about what you feel on the inside. Dang. You wonder, I always wondered, why would a man want to wear a dress? Why would a woman want to have sex with a woman in a way that a man does? I always wondered that. Because if I have sex with a woman, I don't want to have sex with her like a man does. I want to have sex with her like a woman. But you have women that do it like the other way. This explains it. Those people are intersexuals. And they may not have the full characteristics of each sex, but their hormones. This is something deeper. It's something you can't even see. Oh my Lord. Here go a coat. Let me see. It's a coat person. You're in a coat. You don't know Jesus, baby. You don't know Jesus. You know why I know you don't know Jesus, honey? You just said God doesn't mess up. Only two genders, only one God. Thank you, Jesus, that you are not a God of confusion. Baby, you don't know Jesus. You never met him. You read the Bible. You don't know Jesus, because if you knew Jesus, you wouldn't be objecting what I'm talking about. I just told you. This is a biological, familiar. This is not rare. 1 out of 100 people. And you're going to sit here with your occult beliefs and tell me that this is wrong when these people exist. Girls, shut up. I don't even tell people to shut up on my page, but shut up. Shut up. You're lost. You're in an occult. You're helping keep people in prison with that bullshit you're talking about. Okay? Don't come out here and talk. I know Jesus. I know the real Jesus. You don't. You do not. You would never know him because you are in a cult. You believe in God. Jesus didn't believe in God. Did you know that? Deny my flesh and follow God, child. You don't even know how to do that. The Bible does not teach you how to do that. You know who teaches you how to do that? Jesus. Jesus teach you how to do that. God does not. Are you cool? Get off of here. I don't want to hurt your feelings, baby. That's not what I'm here for. But see, people like you are the reason why a lot of this shit is going on. You see how you can disregard what I just stated? I just stated whole clean facts to you. And you regurgitate some shit that you read in a book. Like, stop. You don't know Jesus, girl. Venice, you don't know him. You never met him. Trust me. And Jesus never told you to just follow him. Jesus taught you to learn who the fuck you were and that you were connected to the light. You don't have to go through no priest or no God to get to the light. God is not even the light himself. This is why I know you don't know what you're talking about. So stop it. I don't mean to be rude, but shut up. You just basically single-handedly try to eradicate these people. Just follow your... What? Are you cool? You don't know what you're talking about. You're ignorant. You haven't even read all the books of the Bible. You just read what the fuck they gave you, like a free pamphlet. These books that I read are not free, baby. They're locked up. They don't want the masses to read it because it'll make you be like Jesus. If you read what I read, you would know Jesus. Then they'll be ready to crucify you. You see how you mad at what I'm saying? You ready to crucify me off what I'm saying? Because I'm saying the same shit Jesus said. That's why they killed him. Like, make it make sense. Do you not know that the same people that killed Jesus is the same ones who preaching today? The church killed Jesus. Okay. The church killed Jesus because he taught people with true enlightenment. He taught people how to actually get to the source. He taught the people the truth about who they were. You're right. We're not flesh. You're so right. And it's sad. And the book will tell you to let go of your flesh, but at the same time condemn you to sin. If I'm not my flesh, why the fuck am I attached to sin then? Like, stop. Contradicting. Dumb. Ignorance. I rebuke your ignorance in the name of Jesus, because I actually know him. I bet you didn't know Jesus backwards stand for excision. Yeah, excision. You know where excision come from? It stand for ascend. That means to go up. Something that churches don't teach you. Churches don't teach you about excision. No, they tell you that the only way you can go up is if you go through God. The same way they say the only way you can know Jesus is if you go to church. And if you don't see a pastor, then you ain't coming. Like, get off of here with that. Get off my page. Bye. We don't want you here. Go to where the rest of the cults are. And you see how disrespectful the cultists are? They actually think that everybody has to believe the shit they believe in. This big old planet, all these things that's going on, I gotta believe in your God. God is dog backwards. Why would I even believe in that? You didn't even call his name properly. The next time you address me, and you talking about Jesus or God, I need you to address him properly. Say Yahshua HaMashiach. Okay? Address me properly if you're going to speak on him. Don't hit me with no titles, boo. Don't hit me with no titles. But again, I got to talk about these people that are getting left out, y'all. I'm a righteous person, and I cannot stand when people are left out just because they don't fit the fucking narrative. Now, these people who released the Bible also excluded intersexual people. They don't want you to believe in intersexual people, because if you knew that intersexual people was around, then you wouldn't believe the Bible. Because the Bible tell you right off the top, it's only man and woman. But I'm here to tell you, it's not just man and woman, okay? It's man, woman, and then there's a third gender that has both. And 1 out of every 100 person exists. These are facts for your ass. This is the reality. We breaking all illusions, and we're not taking illusions with us in 2026, baby. Hey, TF2, I don't know, Mr. Nice Guy, how you doing? If you're not trying to be righteous, and if you're not trying to uplift people, don't come on my page. I'm not here. I'm not here to deter nobody from what they're doing. You want to believe in Christianity, then you go to a Christian page. Don't come on my page being rude and saying things that you know I don't agree with. That's gonna get you cursed out, told to shut up. Okay, I might read you, I might embarrass you. You can't do that over here. I think for my damn self. I know who killed Jesus, and it's your leaders. Your leaders killed Jesus. The same people that you go to church to. The man that stand in front of the church, the preacher, he know who killed Jesus. The same people, his type. He's the type. That's his type. He's one of them. Like, shut the fuck up. I come out here to just spread love, y'all. And I'm trying to open up a door for people who ain't getting love. And you got pieces of shit that are into religions and say, no, don't show them love. God only made man and woman. Shut your ass up. Shut up. Nobody want to hear that shit. Because it's a lie. And if you're going to be religious, boo, be real. Be real religious. Real religious. Meaning go read all the books. Don't just read one book, boo. Half of y'all don't even read books. Some of y'all didn't read shit. Half of y'all literally got y'all knowledge from your grandparents, from your aunties, your mamas and sisters. You ain't even pick up a Bible in your damn life. Probably ain't even been to church. You just saying what sound good. But see, people like me, I actually went to church. I actually read the book. I actually did the research. And I can tell you right now, it's bullshit. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you how you don't know Jesus and how I know you don't know Jesus. Okay? Jesus said, in the Bible, they tell you, I'm going to break it down to you and give you an insight on who Jesus really was, because you don't know him. The Bible say you're supposed to pay tithes to church, right? It tells you that this is how you get into the kingdom. This is one of the commandments. You're supposed to pay your tithes, right? Cool. Mind you, you paying tithes. Let's say your ass don't want to pay tithes. Let's say you truly don't got it to give and you don't want to give it up. Okay. and you give it up. How do you think God would feel about you? In your religion, you believe that God would take that as you're a good person. You fought your flesh and gave up your money. You so good. Jesus said, do not do things that you do not want to do. For when you do things that you do not want to do, your soul will reap for that. So this is what my point to tell you don't know Jesus, okay? He said, do not pay any fucking charity. If your soul does not want to do it, you will actually not ascend to the kingdom of heaven if your ass is doing something you truly do not want to do. Your Bible ain't gonna tell you that though, because you know why? Happy birthday, Ashley. I'm sorry. You know why? Because the Bible is part of the matrix. It's a part of the prison. It's a part of the material world that needs your ass here. Okay? If we all woke up to what Jesus was trying to tell us, this whole world would disappear. There would no longer be in a world. It would no longer be this material world. Okay? We would not have our physical bodies. And the preachers knew that. When Jesus was preaching the word back then, they knew that if he woke everybody up, that it will eventually get rid of this world we live in. And there's a lot of people in power who do not want this world to end because they are in power.